Hello everybody and welcome to the Marble Sports League 2025 Event 2 Archery. This is different from qualifiers with a different format, as they shoot on a target, or a different target, instead of more of a curling board. See, the middle piece 10 goes down to 8, 6, 4, and 2. If it lands in between one, it's the average of the two scores. So, for example, if it landed between blue and white, it would be a 9. Take a look at our cauldron and our standings. Midnight Skies won Event 1, so they're top of the league, but still 11 events left, 10 after this one. So I'm excited to see who will take it. Midnight Skies fans hoping for another great finish. We go in reverse championship order. Only one event in, though, so it won't always be like this. Cat's Eyes, only team not to finish the triathlon course. And it looked decent. I saw 1-0. No, he might have brought it back. 10, 8, and then another 10. So pretty good score there. Sushi Smashers now. And that is not as good. Oh, a little block there prevents their captain Sushi from even reaching the target. That's 18 points. I don't think that's going to be very good. That is much less than the Chaotic Cat's Eyes 28. Full 10. So their fans very displeased. Now Team Saturn. Did well in the qualifiers, struggled Event 1. What do they have here in Event 2? Somewhat spread out, down they go. Oh, one of them gets thrown back to a 2. This event, it also has a lot of teamwork, since you have to get out of the way for your teammates to take a good shot. They get 22. I think that's going to be middle of the pack, maybe slightly lower. Yeah, it looked like Pluto there got in the way of Neptune, which forced him to settle for a 2. Now the Fantastic Freeze. Trying to right the ship after Event 1. Go a decent first, but I only saw 2. I think there was 2 zeros. No, one throws back for a 2, but it's only worth 16. That is not good at all. That is dead last. So 3 members scored, but it's not a good score for the Fantastic Freeze. Now Team Forest, our hosts, struggled a little in Event 1. They want to do better now. What do they have? Looks good. Everyone got out of the way. There is 1-2, though. That might end up costing them. Their captain, Forrest, had to get for a 2. That's 24 points there in second place. They're well off the Cat's Eyes, but I'm sure they'll take it. Being second through 4 or 5. Fans are pretty pleased with that. Will they continue to be pleased as more runs come? I don't know. Now the Thunder Waves. Very successful in their history, but pretty mediocre of late. Mediocre Event 1. What do they have? Jim Down starts off with an 8. I see a 9 or a 10 there, and then a decent one, and then another one. Let's see. First one, that's a 9 or an 8. I can't quite tell what the judges. That's definitely a 9. That was a 4. What did the last one do? Drops in. That's a 9, but it is worth 29 points. They're into first, and their fans are very pleased with that. All 4 got a decent score. Now the Lemonade Lashers, what do they have for us? Can they want to replicate what the Thunder Waves did? They open up with a 10, and I see 2 good scores. Oh, but that 0 is going to cost them. They were doing so well. That's only 27 points. They're into third. Oh, if they could have just had that marble, Aid was the last one. If that marble who was in his way just could have gone out of the way, that would have been a record-breaking run, even though we don't have a record for this event. For the Lemonade Lashers, a decent score, but their fans may be a bit disappointed. Team Party now. They all come down relatively at the same time. Oh, they're all four going down at once, and there was a lot of chaos in that run. It's only 22 points. It's into 5th. Yeah, you can see all the bouncing there. That led to a 0 for one of their marbles. As halfway through this event, Thunder Waves lead the way. Their fans are very pleased with that. Lemonade Lashers fans, they're in 3rd so far. Not too happy. They could have been better, and Cat's Eyes happy to be in 2nd. Now the Coffeers. They've put in their reserve Mocha instead of Americano, and it looked decent until Cafe had to settle for a 2. It's 27 points. They lose the tiebreaker on the Lemonade Lashers. They're into 4th. Look at that bullseye there. Espresso just couldn't get out of the way in time, and Cafe had to settle for a 2. Now the Saucy Snakes. Decent Event 1. Same with the Coffeers. They want to go up, though. Coffeers have been very successful in recent history, and the Saucy Snakes are going to struggle there. 24, it's into 5th. So, decent run. tied with the Coffeers. But they've had a solid start to these games, or at least mediocre, maybe good. I want to keep it going. Racers, and do a bit better. Kenwin, their captain, is going to take the last shot. He's very good at funnel turns. No, he won't. He'll make a pass. And they were looking good, but there's a 0 there at the very end. 24. It's into 6. They lose a bunch of tiebreakers. Look at that. Look at that final shot. He just got blocked. He was on pace for either a 10 or a 9, maybe an 8 at worst. Our fans are going to be slightly disappointed with how that ended up. Now the Speeding Snakes. Starts off with a 9. Oh, the teammate who got blocked. He was put back in. That's 32. That's into first. What a great run for the Speeding Snakes. The only one to go over 30 so far. Look at that teammate who failed to score. His teammate will push him right into the 8 and settle for a 7 himself. A great move there. I think that was their captain, Serpent. And that's why he's the captain. The Speeding Snakes fans very happy with that. Team Stunning would love to recreate that. Finished 4th in Event 1. Felt unlucky to miss out on a medal. Can they get one now? Decent start. Ooh, that 0 is going to cost them. Going to be 24, and tiebreakers put them into 6th. Lots of teams in 24. Then there's a bit of a gap to 27 of the Eliminated Lashers. Now our third to last runner is the Brilliant Blues. Drop it down. They're all sort of together. They might be they gave each other enough space, and that looked very good. Even the marble got hit. Got a 7. That's 34. That's into first. Look at that beautiful run there. The marble who failed to score originally managed to get himself into 7. That's what put them from 27 to 34. Great work from everyone of the Brilliant Blues. Team in our penultimate runners. They just saw a great run. Can they at least somewhat replicate it? Going down. Oh, no, they can't. I see 2 0s there. That's 17 points. That's into second to last. Probably going to end up 15th. Yeah, that's not a good run from Team Mint, and their fans are very displeased with that. Now the Midnight Skies, the winners of Event 1, they saw a great run and a bad run. What will they show? To hold the lead, they need to at least get a 3rd or 2nd place to have a points advantage, and it looks decent. It's not going to be enough to medal, though. 26th into 7th place, the Brilliant Blues will win this event and lead the table after 2 events. Rounding out the podium was the Speeding Snakes and the Thunder Waves. Congratulations to them. Oh, look at that. There was one. He looked like he got a 0, but he did curl back in for a 2 for the Midnight Skies. So that's what we're showing where that score came from. The results 1st to 16th. Fantastic Freeze, Team Mint, and Sushi Masters had really bad runs. All the other ones were above 20. But only 2 were above 30. Speeding Snakes and the Brilliant Blues. And it's the Brilliant Blues winning the gold. Congratulations to the Thunder Waves, Speeding Snakes, and Brilliant Blues for achieving the podium today in the archery. See how that puts them in the standings. All their fans very pleased with how they performed today. Taking some great shots and working well as a team. Brilliant Blues hold the top spot, 6 points over the Midnight Skies, and Speeding Snakes jump into 3rd. Team Mint only drops down to 4th. And the Thunder Waves, where are they? They're in 6th. So they're all in the top half. Thanks for watching. See you for Event 3 Obstacle Race. Good day.